Hello, Proline team. In this next video, we are going to be talking about products and how to edit the products. You can see that I've got a number of tabs open here. You'll see the reason for that here in just a second, just so I can walk you through some of the differences between things and how to get to them. So as you can see, we're starting here on the dashboard again, like we did in the previous video. You've got your menu down the left-hand side here. Just below WooCommerce, we have products. So you can go on the back end to see the whole list of products. Uh, and just like we had with other items, you have some filters here. You can look at published. You can filter by type. You can filter by, the category that the product belongs to. There is also the search function here. Again, that works really well. You can also just go to the front end of the website, and if you are already looking at a product and you're already logged in, so let's say you know that it's a sealer, and it's this one right here, so you can click on the product. Sorry about that. And then you can see you've got if you're logged in, you have this bar right up here. So you could come right here and just click Edit Product at that point to get to the edit fields for this product. So yeah, and then you can also find them from back here. So whether you are accessing the edit view from the customer front end portion of the website, or whether you are doing it from this products view list, the admin side of the website. Once you click into edit the product, this is the view you're going to get. So I have multiple tabs, as I mentioned before, open here. This is the admin view and the front view of this product, this concrete stamping liquid release agent. And this is the back admin view and front customer view of this product, the Accent water-based acrylic stain 4 ounce. The reason I have two of these open at the moment is to show you the difference between what is called a simple product, which this is an example of. It only has one option that you can get. The only variation here is just how many you're going to order of it. And this one is an example of what we call a variable product, which there are more of on your website. And this is where there are variations for the size of the container, or in the case of stamps, the configuration of the stamps, or in stains, the color and maybe also the size. So there can be multiple variations on a product. So when we're looking at this one, uh, the difference between these two on the back end is going to be about the shipping information. So we will eventually get to that, but these are the fields that are going to be in common no matter what. This is the name of the product, and that is what is going to show up on the single product view, which we see here, the single page. It's also how it's going to show on the what we would call a category or archive page. So let's see, this was in form and mold releasing agents. So you can see here, this is not the single product view, but when it shows up as you're searching, so it's also going to control what shows up on this view as well. This is the title right here. This category area is how it filters it. So if you add it to concrete stamp sealer categories, it would also show up there. You can add it to multiple categories. So this big long series of checkboxes is how you decide what category pages it's going to show up on and what filter options it's going to show up on. The next item here is the product description. Product short description. So I prefer if this is up above, again, like with some of the other views, you can drag these around to suit your needs. Same with this category. selection, you can put this somewhere else, and your view might actually have it somewhere else. So I like the product short description to show up top because that is what will show up here next to the product, and the product description, Duraliquid Release Promotes, is what's going to show up down here. So I don't know, it seems this is usually what we call the long description, and this is what we call the short description. So, maybe this is enough. I don't, you might want to start examining this as you start editing these products. I know you want to change out this photo, so maybe it would be better if some of this text were up here. That's just a very easy way you can do it. You can just literally, you know, you could cut it from here and then paste it right up here. And then your text would be updated. It'd be moved a little bit from one section to another. Right here is where the product image goes. So again, that is going to control this single view. It's also going to control these category and what we call archive views. So that is the product image. There is also the product gallery. It should automatically add the main image to the gallery, but you can add extra images. Extra images will only show up on the single view. It will add them as little thumbnails down here, and so you could swap between them then. So let's just go ahead and add one so you can see. We'll immediately remove it. Let's just add this turtle for a moment. We'll hit update. Here, we'll refresh this. And you can see now we have an extra item here. You can click that to see the large view of it. Yeah, I think we can change this so that it would swap out the image for the main image here so that it would treat it like a slideshow instead of a pop-up if you prefer. Let me know if we should make that change. Let's go ahead and remove that so nobody else sees it. We'll go ahead and hit update here. Okay, I'm moving down the page here. Product data. You can see here we've got inventory and shipping. You can see that this isn't really set with weights and dimensions. The reason being that this is one of those differences I was going to show you between the simple product and a variable product. So on a simple product, which is this water-based acrylic stain, you can see here if we come to the shipping that it's got a weight entered here. For this one, there's not a weight entered because we have variations. So to see the variations, we come right down here. To variations, we can see we've got one that's a 5-gallon and one that's a 1-gallon. The price is different for each of those. And the weight, of course, is different for each of those. So the weight for these things is going to be important for the way we currently have shipping set up, but this is also where you're going to change the price. If you were to add a 10-gallon option or whatever in the future, you'd obviously just need to make sure that those price and weight options for each of these are set correctly. Here is also where the shipping class gets added. So whether it's oversize, hazardous, or freight option. For the simple product, that gets added right here, obviously, since there are no variations for a simple product. The section down here called Yoast, we can get into that later if you want. This is basically the SEO settings for the product. There's meta, SEO title, and yeah, for each of these products, there are settings here for the SEO. We can teach you about that if you want. Also, for each of these sections, you can click on the main bar here and it collapses it. Sometimes you might accidentally click on one and then you would be like, wait, where did my product categories go? So this is just, again, a way to simplify the view for you. Um, each of these items can be collapsed and expanded as needed. So just be aware of that as well. I think that is probably all that is needed at the moment for the products. I will go ahead and make another one about adding the pop-ups on the product or pages. So this guy that comes up right here, and maybe I'll just send a brief one about shipping as well. Thanks so much.